1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Anybody there? Cutting a bit fine today. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Hi Jim, how are you, buddy? Can you hear me? Or is it really low, the sound, yeah? Hello Susie. Is the sound low? What's going on? Can you hear me or not, or is it too low? Huh? I don't come in front of the camera with no top on. Not, no. Can hear okay. Anyway, how are you, Jim? It looks like you're the only one online. I just had one of the girls come up behind me with no top on. I'm thinking, oh my God. Yeah. How's it going there, mate? Very quiet here. Can you hear the music in the background? Yeah, mate, this is I'm usually all set up by now, but at the moment, I only just got here, mate. I had a big day yesterday, then I went out after work as well, and I woke up, done some stuff, and then I sat down on the lounge and watched TV, so, yeah, so, didn't show up, yeah. Okay. Bloody cold. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to take the camera off for 2 seconds and I'll be back. Okay. Hey ladies, don't have to be topless for me. Later, if we play pool, not now. Not now, okay? Later, yeah, because I'm doing internet now. So put clothes on and you can come up behind me and talk to my people on the internet. Right, this afternoon, if we get people in, we'll do topless pool. Not now, okay? I can't put you topless on it, I'll get kicked off.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking, walk past with no top on, I think, oh my God. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so put your clothes on later when we play pool and stuff. I haven't even organised it for today. So from on Wednesday and Sunday next week, I advertise, okay? Okay, but if we have people turn up, good idea, play pool and we'll bring customers in, but thank you. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys, I'm back. Well, I'll just put the camera back on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So you're the only one on, Jim. Bloody cold though. Where are you at, Jim? Are you in Penrith? Time is it? Yeah, okay, it's time to be online. So I'm online now, guys. I know who's there. Anybody there? Who's online? How are yous? Okay. Craig West, g'day from Gisborne, Australia. G'day, Craig. How are you, buddy? Sorry, I just had to disappear because the girls, we've got a bit of a misunderstanding at the moment because we have a topless pool thing going on Sunday and Wednesdays, and I'm thinking it doesn't start till next Wednesday, but guys, so one of the girls is walking around with no top on, and I'm thinking, oh my God, hope that doesn't happen on the camera, and they can't see us. So all good, guys. So I don't know how many girls have got in. I've just got here, so turn it up a bit. It's too quiet. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit disorganised today. Can you hear me now? Better? All right, so Anybody got any plans on coming to Thailand anytime soon? I'll tell you why. Over here at the moment, right, I think it's an absolute crisis. I really do. It is so quiet over here. Right now, we had a party yesterday for Anna, one of the girls, and it started off terrible. And I thought, oh, poor Anna. But you know what? It ended up being a really good day. It just started off really slow. But I've been driving around everywhere and stuff and having a look, and I've never ever seen it so quiet in Pattaya. I have been around all the streets and up Soy 6 and down Soy, all the different soys up through Tree Town, and I've never ever seen it so slow. You drive past 6 bars and you might see one guy in one bar and then another guy in a different bar, and then just I've never ever seen it this bad. And people are telling me they're panicking, and we've got a lot of Germans around here, and my German mate here, he's got Serge, he's got heaps of friends. He's been here for 23 years, and he's telling me that he's got friends panicking and asking him for money they can't survive, because a lot of Thais live day to day, and if no business is not here, they're freaking out. So yeah, very scary times, and there's a lot going on around here. There's a bit of unrest on the Cambodian border too. Apparently a Thai soldier or something shot a Cambodian soldier and killed him. I don't know what that's over, but there's a lot of unrest and things going on here. There's, people are worried about things with the earthquake that happened in Myanmar, and then a building falling down in Thailand, which is built by a Chinese company. So there's people worried about all that kind of stuff, and yeah, it's really really quiet. I was down Wombat Kiwi Bar, had breakfast down there the other day, and even Steve said he's way down on what they'd normally be. So yeah, it's look, I think we'll get through. We're not we don't have to make a huge amount of money to get by, but we're going to have to keep our wits about us, and I'm going to have to keep online and chasing business and keep putting us out there to do it. But I think we'll get by it. But yeah, I'm cutting out. I don't know why. I don't know if I've got a problem with my speakers or my whatever. I don't know. Or maybe I really don't know, guys. I've got a good internet connection. 8,311 blah blah blah. No, can't. Yeah, thank you. Guys, we had a party yesterday, and g'day Peter T. We had a massive amount of food, and the girls cooked the food. They picked what they wanted for the thing, and they wanted all this nuggets and food and stuff like that. They just brought me out a big plate of stuff, and I'm on a sort of diet at the moment, so sadly I had to knock it all back. But huge plate of food just turned out. Yeah, if anybody's looking to come out here, guys, there's it's a great time to catch a holiday in Pattaya. There's still some good stuff available, but also in Phuket, there's a lot of problems too. Volume too soft. Okay, let me see what I can do about the volume. Sorry guys, just bear with me for 1 second. Second audio. It's RX. Sorry. Over fast simple signals. Okay. Okay. Output. Okay, guys, just bear with me. I'm trying to do the best I can. Okay, should be all right. I'll just have to hold the microphone up to my mouth, guys. Is that any better? Hey, Raymond, how you going? Yeah, so guys, we had a bit of confusion here. We had all the girls, and they all had no tops on, and they were ready to go on. Thought they had to come on YouTube with no tops on. Oh man, I would have got kicked off for that. That's crazy. Yeah. So anybody got anything they want to say? So what do you want to know, guys? Because it's interesting times in Thailand too. Yeah. For example, I've been talking to a lot of people because I've been doing some research. I'm in the middle of putting a video together about what I think is wrong with Thailand at the moment, because it's just not easy for people. Like, you got to fill in these internet forms 2 days before you get here. I think that's a pain in the neck. They're changing the visa requirements. 1 minute you got a 30-day instant visa, next thing you got a 60-day instant visa, and then they change it again, and they're just not making it easy for people. Some people are doing their retirement visa, and they're trying to do it. Next 1 minute, you've got, if you're on a tourist visa here, before you could have a bank account, and now you can't have a bank account. If you did have a bank account, they're going to close it on you. And there's just so much stuff going on here, guys. It just changes from one day to the next. Like with the marijuana thing, one day it's, it's all sort of brushed under the carpet, nobody cares. Next thing it's, you got to get a prescription, and they're trying to regulate it. So anybody that wants marijuana has to get a prescription from their doctor to be able to get it, and stuff like that. It just never ends. So, yeah, so that's the type of things that's going on, guys. It's not easy over here at the moment, and I think there's going to be there's already a lot of bars and stuff for sale. The group, one of the guys, well, you guys know I've got partners in this thing, and they're all feeling it too. Business has dropped down, but the reason I got them with them because they are in the know. These guys have been around for a long time, and they've got a lot of other businesses, and they know what they're doing. So, yeah, domino theory. Yeah, the baht's too strong, mate. I don't know why. Like, Thailand's not good enough to have the baht strong. A dollar's worth nothing. I heard a guy got 18 point something cents for the Australian dollar the other day, which is terrible. I've never got under 20, but you usually get 21 point something. But yeah, terrible. And I don't know why the Thai baht's so strong, because it really shouldn't be, guys. So yeah, just a big shout out to all the people that, if they're watching here, that turned up yesterday, made it a really, really good day. Like I said, Anna, one of our girls, had a party, and it went really, really well, other than me upsetting her by accident. Yeah. Guys, we have a few people that aren't very nice. They get on and they sit in the background, trolls, right, and they just cause trouble. And so what I do intentionally is I don't give anybody anything to complain about. So the girls sit out the front, and I just make sure that they do behave themselves and they keep it down a bit and don't get too carried away. And yesterday, I said something, and because Mama Son doesn't speak real great English, she took it the wrong way, and then she had to go at one of the girls, and yeah, and poor bugger, when the birthday cake come out, she started crying, and yeah, anyway, we sorted it out, thank God. Misunderstanding. That's one of the things of running a business in Thailand, guys, because nothing ever translates, straight out, and there's always misunderstandings because of language and stuff like that. So seriously, sometimes it's not too much fun being me. Yeah, sometimes it's a lot of fun being me. Yeah. So I don't know. So would you be me, guys? You've seen what I've been through and what goes on in Thailand. Would you have a crack at what I'm doing, or you think I'm crazy? Guys, I'm just a person that just needs to do something. I see people come over here, and it'd be nice to have that much money you can just sit and go around and do nothing all day. But, mate, would you really want to just go and sit in bars and drink alcohol all day? I can't do that, guys. It's good having like people come and see me and having a few drinks and what have you, but not all day, every day. So, as you can see, the bar's very quiet. It's Mama Son walking away. There, all the girls are sitting out the front. I'll get them in a bit. I might buy them all a drink, and then introduce you to some of them. A lot of them off today, but because of the party yesterday. Hey, Tabitha, how you going? I wouldn't say I'm thriving, Tabitha. I'm going okay, but hey, I really am going okay. I still have my moments, I still deal with depression and stuff. I'm still the same person I always was. But, I'm having a crack, and, I like my life. I love my life. I love Thailand. Got to take the good with the bad. It's not always easy, It's, okay, I'd rather be here than back in Australia. But, it still has its challenges. It's not every day's perfect and that. Like, my mates go, oh, you run a gentleman's club, and, this, you see, what you see every day, and, but you know what? It's sort of, you don't even see it. You're oblivious to it because it's just what you do for work, Dialing in from freezing Ballarat, so jealous of the warmth in your bar. Well, my bar's the opposite. It's all air conditioned, and it's beautiful in here. It's about 32 degrees outside. It hasn't rained for a couple of days. We've had a bit of rainy season going on, and it's the rainy season's come early. Well, last year we didn't really get a rainy season. You get the odd storms and that in Pattaya, and Pattaya flood's pretty bad, but Jomtien's not usually so bad. Okay, so I've got a few people have been messaging me and asking me what's going on with my case, guys. Look, my case is over. There's things that people have got a volume problem. Sorry, John. Okay, is that better? I have okay, I know what it could be. I'll when I get off, I'll adjust it, and I'm using DJI mics, and I think there's a setting that got knocked around, so I'll have to keep the thing close to my mouth. Terry. Okay, I think you need to bring money from outside of Thailand to have. Oh, definitely. You need to have some money, you know, or to generate some money over here, you know. And I wouldn't say to everybody go into business, you know. I'm sort of lucky. I won't get into it because there's a lot of controversy over what happened before. But that's going to come out either way. So better now? Yeah, it's because I got the mic a lot closer to my mouth, yeah? So yeah, but you can have a good life, but like serious guys, don't think, oh yeah, I'm going to open a bar in Thailand. Everybody's going to open a bar in Thailand. You know what? I had a plan that was a bit different to normal, and that's why I did it in the first place. And then with this bar, I got bought into this bar, even though it's my bar, and I'm the number one, the biggest shareholder. I got bought into this. Other guys, you know, rounded me up and said, hey, Greg, come and work with us and do this and do that. And it started off sort of an equal sort of thing, and now it's Palmy's. So anyway, it is what it is. At least I got the support, and I don't have the full burden of the bar completely. You know what I mean? Like I run it day to day, and I you know, but you know, I do have some help in the background sometimes if I need it, which is really really good, and a bit of support too, and someone to you know, throw ideas around. Basically, I do what I want, and you know, I make the calls and the shots. You know, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much. You know, I decide what goes on, full stop. You know, there's no mucking around. But like I said, I have some really good people for support in the background. You know, and they just want the place to work, so they help me in little ways. Each guy sort of does a bit of a different role. The new bar's going okay, guys. It's very, very slow over here. So at the moment, it's the slowest and lowest low season that anybody's ever recorded or remembered. You know, it's really, really bad. Like I've ridden around the streets in Thailand. Hard to start in, yeah, John. It's hard to start in low season, but you know what? We get through this, and we have been. We broke out last month, and we're going to break out again this month. Well, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. We'll get through it when it picks up a bit. Now, Thailand's going to have to do something to make things better over here because they're not doing themselves a favour. You know, there's other countries that are promoting, you know, there's Vietnam, tourism's up. I think Thailand's down 40%, you know. Bali's up, Cambodia's up, even Laos up, you know. But Thailand's down. And there's so much bad press getting out about all kinds of stuff and what have you. Thailand's a great place to live, but I think they really need to be re-educated on how they treat people. Once upon a time, this place was full of Aussies and what have you. Now, with the world economy, because of COVID and everything is so bloody dear, people can't afford to holiday like they used to. And I think they really need to factor that in because, like, Aussies are really good tourists, most of them. Some are absolute jerks, you know what I mean, but you get that from everywhere. And they need to factor that in. Like, airfares are through the roof. There's just so many factors that make it hard to come to Thailand now. Whereas before you used to be able to come and have a great time. I was talking to a friend the other day, and he was going to stay down in Phuket in Patong. He was looking at 10,000 baht a day to stay in a nice resort hotel down there. That's like 450, 500 bucks a day. Now, you know, Thailand, I've been to Thailand, I don't know how many times, but I can't remember having to spend much over $100 a day to stay in somewhere really, really flash. And here, like, I live in a place that costs me 6,000 baht a month. Right, 6,000 baht a month is about $330 a month. So, you know, it's still very, very cheap for me to eat, and I live like a bit of a pauper. You know, I don't go out and go crazy and spend money and stuff like that. I watch my pennies, and you know, I got to get through the low season and, you know, get into the high season and get things going. So, you know, I went through a hard year with the court battle and all that. So, you know, I just watch my money and don't go do anything stupid. Occasionally go on a big night out and have fun. Terry O'Hannian, as an expert, I enjoy the low season why do you think it's such a bad low season? As an Aussie, I was getting 30 baht exchange 10 years ago, now 20.8, yeah. I just think that the Thai government and the things that are going on here, Terry, I think just the stupid things, they're making it hard. They change all the rules all the time. They change all the visa rules. They seem to let all like Chinese in and then Russians in and Indians in, and then they make it hard for everybody else, you know, and it just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. Mate, I can. Give me a sec. The volume will drop. There's no one inside the bar. I'll take you out the front, so I'll give you a look. It's quiet now, so this can happen. It's only 3:17, so we usually have a few stragglers sort of come in, or some days they just pour in as soon as we open. Yeah, but I'll take you for a run through the bar. Okay, I'm going to put my microphone on the top of my shirt, so the volume might drop off, but I'll show you. Okay. All right, we'll go for a walk. Okay, would have got a shock if you had been here before. Okay, so this is behind me, guys. So that's the bar. Okay, so I'm not going to make sure I don't trip over myself. And that's one of our curtained off areas up there. There's lounges and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to... All right, so you see our pool table. Now all that down the front there, I don't know if you can see, there's nudie pictures, black and whites on the walls. And there's a lot of... Okay, I'll go closer. Okay, we just put a new toilet in there. So we're right next to, we got a lot of old expats and that coming, guys. So you got to remember that this is an expat area. A lot of people live around here. And, okay, if you can hear me. Okay, so these bays, a lot of people can sit there. The bar sits about 70 people, guys, maybe 80 people. So, okay, so where are we? See the doors. Okay, so I'm going to take you outside, guys. So, all right. Watch out. It's one of our girls, Jar. If you ever want a good massage, she's a good girl. Haven't got many on today, or I don't know where they are. Yeah. No photos. The door. And it's all, oh, there's only two here. They must be in the kitchen eating or something. There's a few girls. Okay, here's the Palmy's banner. Okay, there's a couple of girls there, Key and Dee Dee. If I move my head out of the way, I don't know how to do that. There. And another one over the other side, Nancy. There's some at the back, so it's the signs. Okay, I'll take you back in now, guys. Okay, so I will get a better streaming setup. This is just carrying my MacBook Pro around. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, so I'm not going to go in the kitchen and stuff. They're eating in there, so yeah. Mark Davison, hi mate. Could you share quickly around the bar? I did that. Great to see you bounce back and destroy all the naysayers. Mate, if anybody believed all those idiots, seriously, they're still going on with the crap now. The comments that I go through the YouTube comments, and they're not usually. I get the odd one, but I hear mainly they're coming from like things like Pattaya 365 and that guy. So I'm not really interested in it. It's all rubbish anyway. So there's an interesting lot of stuff going on in the background, guys, and I have to have a good chat with my lawyer and good chat with my lawyer and sort of work out what we can and can't say, because it's got to a point. All the proceedings are done. Everything's you know, the judgments have all been made, and yeah, look, we've complied to everything, and we've done everything the way it's supposed to be done, but I can't say about the other side. So yeah, so we have to work about that. I've just got to be careful what I say, because, you know, like if I don't say the right thing, I can be done for defamation, guys, even though I didn't do anything wrong. So Yeah, so interesting times, guys. But yeah, very, very quiet here. Like, it's great. If you want to come to Pattaya and Jomtien, it's a great place to come to holidays. But there are some crappy things about this place, you know what I mean? Like, the infrastructure for a lot of things is good, but you got to think of things like at the moment, another thing is they reckon COVID, I think there were 68,000 cases confirmed last week. Now, is COVID a thing or not a thing, or is it just a cold, but whatever? You know, but look, I've caught COVID 4 times since I've been here. And did I catch it because I got three jabs? Who knows? I talk to people and people say it's not a thing. People say it is a thing. You should have jabs. The jabs are going to kill you. You know, who knows what the real deal is. But I have got very, very sick a few times while I've been over here. And it really, really, it's really, really knocked me around a few times. Whereas in Australia, I never got sick like over here. So they're things to take into account. But also, having said that, we had the big smokes come a few months ago from the burn-offs, and they come through, and as soon as that happened, I got sick. I got sick big time. From about the time I started this bar till about maybe a month ago, I was still struggling to get my health back. So probably went to hospital about 8 times. And one of the girls here, she's her day off today, Jazz, she gave me some tablets, and after being prescribed all this stuff from the hospital and spending a fortune, right? Now, I'll tell you something about the hospitals here. They're very, very capable and they're very, very good, but I think they have a go at you. I really do. I think they overprescribe everything, and because I'm fat, they made me go to a heart specialist bloody 5 times before they'd operate on me. And there's nothing wrong with my heart, guys. Okay, I'm carrying too much weight. There's no doubt about that. But my heart's fine. And they tested it and tested it and tested it and tested it, and I had like 7 ECGs, and I even had what do they call it, ultrasounds through my back, you know, just to check that everything was okay, you know. And after all that, you know, they was still sending me to heart specialists after I had my operation, you know. And I'm saying, what's this for? Oh, we just need to monitor you. Well, but it's a load of rubbish, you know. Like, you need to monitor me, but I've got no signs of anything. So why would you do that? You know, I had to go in, and I stopped going, guys. I stopped going because I thought it was a load of rubbish. You know, so just bear that in mind. Health insurance, guys, things over here that aren't good are like pathways. You'd be walking down the footpath and there's a piece of steel sticking out of the path. It looked like half a post cut off or something like that, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so there's things like that. So the pathways are a mess. If you go to Phuket, and a lot of people have, you know, there's, you know, paving bricks missing and holes in the footpath and all that kind of stuff. So, guys, you can't just wander around like you can in Australia. When you walk downstairs, they're all different sizes. You walk around a hotel, swimming pools. Sometimes they got bloody wall tiles on the floor. As soon as you touch the wet, you go arse overhead. And they're things that happen in Thailand, guys, you know. You know, they might be petty, but, you know, like if you're getting old like me, and you got a pair of old thongs or something, you hit a bit of water, and you go for a big skid, you can hurt yourself. You know, so, yeah, so that's the thing. So they're things you got to factor in. And the other thing, guys, and I reckon it can't be good for you here, is you get the sewer running under the drains under the roads, all right? Sometimes it doesn't rain, and they get a bit smelly, and then it rains, and if they flood, they overflow and stuff like that. And that's what happens here. So a lot of it's because the pipes down near the beach don't, you know, flow properly. They're working on that kind of stuff. But they're things that are happening here, guys. So, you know, they're things to take into account. Thailand's great, and it's got some amazing things, and they put up crazy attractions in the middle of nowhere, which are fantastic. But, you know, some of the normal things you take for granted are, you know, pretty dangerous, like driving, guys. Now, I've been riding a scooter around Thailand for the last 3.5 years since I've been here, and I've nearly had a few accidents, but I sort of, I don't ride crazy, and I sort of know what to look out for and stuff like that. Like, you know, you just got to sort of cover your bases, and if you expect to ride and just ride with road rules in mind, you're going to get taken out, guys. When you ride around, the first thing you do is you scout your mirrors and look through, like, say, for riding along, because there's always some Thai guy that's going to shoot up the left-hand side here, and they do it no matter what. Whether you got your blinkers on, you go to turn into my hotel driveway and put your blinker on to the right, someone overtakes you, you know. So this is the kind of things that happen. So you just about come to a standstill rather than turning in and just, this is living in Thailand, guys. Like the amount of people that get hit at the traffic lights, the intersections, walking across the intersections, and that is crazy. People don't stop, and that's it, So even if there's 2-3 lanes of traffic, 2 are stopped and one's open to go, people just ride through. And I've seen it happen. People get taken out. So this is Thailand, guys. It's not like Australia. In Australia, you got a cop hiding around every corner with a radar gun, speed cameras everywhere, someone ready to book you. It's not like that here. If they're going to get you, they set up roadblocks. They pull over every single guy, every single farang, and they check your license and your helmet, right? And that's it. So there's roadblocks. Occasionally they'll pop up where you don't expect them, but most of the time, right, in Jomtien, you don't see any police, around down the other end where I live. And for that reason, me and everybody else down there doesn't wear a helmet because it's bloody hot, But now they've announced that from the 1st of June, there's a 2,000 baht, and it is against the law to not wear a helmet. So I've been complying, guys. Just watching out for what I do. So anyway, there's a bit of me gibbering on about what's going on here and why it's not so good, and there's going to be a lot of businesses for sale. It's just crazy over here, guys. I think it will recover. Thailand's a very resilient sort of place, so it pops up, but the problem with Thailand is that they, instead of thinking, okay, we're in trouble, there's no customers, we put things down, they put things up. So it's a bit weird like that. But that's Thailand, guys. So give me your thoughts. What do you think's going on with Thailand? And how do you think things can make a difference? How many we got on, guys? Okay, so what's going on? Guys, can you hear me? Because there's where are the girls? The girls are at the front and out the back having food. Did you have a stress test? John, yeah. G'day, Mal. How you going? I'm good, mate. Good. A bit tired. Tony Bozzy, what's happening, Palmy? Have you opened a restaurant section yet? No. Tony, I'm working on it. I'm down one cashier at the moment. I've got my mum and son's a really, really good cook, and she sort of runs the girls and that, and she's going to run the cooking as well. But we just need someone to run the cash register and the bar section. So, John Hart. CT and calcium score. I don't know. I can't remember. I've had everything checked, including all the cancer scans and all that kind of stuff. Mal, the sound is bad. Very low. 57 on. Okay. Cost of living in Western world has gone through the roof. It has, yes. Hey, Neil, how you going? Message retracted. So, guys, apparently I've got a good signal. It's 10,253 kilobytes per second. Frame rate's pretty good. I'm losing 5%, which is not so bad. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't be swimming in the oceans over here. Go swimming in the pools. There's plenty of things. Or go down south. If you go down south, there's some really nice places and water's a lot cleaner. James Reed, hey, mate. Good night last night. Oh, Jason Reed. Sorry, Jason. Yeah, it was a good night. Thanks for bringing those extra people. Neil, how much do you pay for health insurance? Guys, I've got, at the moment, I've got health insurance that I just done with my my visa. Okay, that's why, sorry. Tony, where's your last comment? Where is it? Yeah, look, health insurance, it's pretty expensive over here, but you need it. Like I said, I've got mine through, I've got it set up through my visa at the moment, but I have to update that. That'll cover me for, an accident or something like that, but once it runs out, it's out. Vietnam, changing the rules often not helping Thailand, yeah, that's for sure. Andrew Archer, hi Palmy from Arch Penno, how you going? Hearing you loud and clear. Good on you, Andrew. Yeah, guys, I've got to go through and do my my health insurance, but what I've been doing is I've had mine through the banks. They've had some packages done, and I've just bought health insurance through Bangkok Bank. It's not ideal, but yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I've got a thing, it covers me for an accident or a fall or whatever, but it's only going to cover me for the one, and then I need to update it, so... Yeah. Restoration Archive. G'day from Perth. G'day, mate. How are ya? Can you guys hear that music in the background? Is that too loud? Can you hear the music? Because I've got it turned off at this side of the bar. It's down the bottom, so I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. So when I hear the girls, whatever, I'll bring them out. Good, mate, good. That's good. Nah, music not loud. Okay, but can you hear it? Because I just can't hardly hear it. Okay, nah, good. Okay, so I might get away with it. Not that I make anything out of these videos anyway, but yeah. Can't hear music at all, good stuff. Okay. So what I've done, guys, I've got my bar split up into... one side and the other. I turn the music off on one side and I can hear it in the background on the other side. It's really doof music here. But, yeah. So, yeah, guys, scary times. There's no doubt about that. I'm not going to kid anybody saying, oh, we're going wonderful and we're doing that. But everybody's doing it hard, guys, even including the big boys. When I drive down Soy 6 or rode down Soy 6 the other night, I'd be... Look, some of those guys have got 30 girls in those bars. And I went through some of those bars at 11 o'clock at night, past them, and a lot of the bars didn't have one customer. No background music at all, Mal? Cool. When you coming back down, Mal? Play some more... Hey, you're lucky you weren't here earlier. Yeah. Okay, it's Jar. We got a customer maybe at the front. Over December? I'll have to check out this bar. Yeah, good. Restoration Archive, guys. So it's not just the Gents Club. You still can have a beer and whatever. You don't have to get mixed up in whatever's going on. And most of the time they're really, really discreet. If sometimes, it's a Gents Club. It can be a bit rowdy and raunchy, but, it's up to you. If you're not good with that kind of stuff, it's a pretty big place, you know what I mean? Like I have friends like Mal, who was up here with his lady the other night, and they were here for hours playing pool and having a good time. Michelina. As an Aussie, you want to visit Thailand? No, you shouldn't need a visa. You should be able to come here, but you have to do an online form 2 days before you get here. And I think I think they're back down to 30-day visas. But just check at the time. Yeah. G'day, Palmy. Lovely sunny day in... I don't know where that is, Robert. Mukti, whatever that is. Man, or maybe I'm just a bad reader. I don't know. Anyway, g'day, Robert Best. How are you, brother? Yeah. 'There you go. 2 or 3 days before online. Hey, Brian, how are you, mate? How's Durban going? Yeah, it's just, again, the guys, all the people that turned up for the party yesterday, we ended up having a great time. The girls had a great time. Yeah, and it was a really, really good day. Robert Best, Scotland, okay. No, is it cold over there? Yeah. Okay, I got some crazy girls here. Yeah, that's what, yeah, Mel, it is, hey, you've been here and, yeah, it's big enough to avoid, things that you don't need to get involved in, And it's pretty friendly, like for a gents club, it's not just all, it's not just all about that. It's just a big sort of bar that's, sort of covers for a lot. Now the Palmy burger's coming back, guys. Got some kitchen equipment and I've got most of the food and sourced out and all that. So the Palmy burger, my schnitzels and all the good stuff that we used to have that people used to come late night for. Now I'm looking at the hours as well, guys, because the we tend to get a lot of people coming late. So we might look at changing the hours, maybe opening a little bit later and maybe closing a little bit later and stuff. Okay, restaurant Michelin, you don't have to do it. Okay, all right, Michelina. Okay, thanks for that advice, Restoration Archive. Okay, Palmy Burger is just, I decided when I started making food at my old bar that I wanted to make just really good quality food. So even just a hot dog, I sourced out a really good bratwurst sausage for it and some decent tomato sauce and, you know, onions and stuff, and I made a really nice hot dog. The Palmy Burger was basically a really good quality patty. It's still frozen, but just none of these cheap shit patties. Good ingredients, beetroot. It's got 2 different types of sauce. It's got a really beautiful sauce on the salad down below, and then it's got an egg and bacon as well as beef and onions and stuff and cheese. It's got decent quality cheese and a different barbecue sauce on top, and it's really, really good. And our cheeseburger, because the patties are so big and rich, they're 150 gram, you have to squash them down, and yeah, the cheeseburger, especially with egg, they taste sensational. So I've got a few of these burgers and stuff going, and chicken snitty. Now, we've got a few Germans around here too, and I tell you what, I sort of was a bit misguided with the Germans. Some of the Germans have been living here for 20 years. Some are such nice people. Like, I always thought they were arrogant and stuff like that, and I've been telling them that, and mate, yeah, they're just totally different to the ones I thought. So, yeah, so anyway, we're doing stuff like that. We're going to do a bratwurst and chips and gravy and, you know, wedges and sour cream and bacon bits and stuff like that. So just really good snacks that you can have, or a basic sort of meal in a burger. My haircut is overgrown for about 3.5 weeks, guys. So, yeah, my hair goes curly, guys, so it's usually about, you know, I don't know, number 5 on the top, number 1 around the sides, but it's just out of control. So anyway, thanks for that. Yeah. Yeah, so guys, I've got food coming. So the Palmy Burger's coming back. I'm going to pump that. And you're going to see a lot of stuff on Facebook coming out all the time. Still 60 days on arrival to fill out the entry form at least 2-3 days before departure. But you can do it at the airport, okay. Yeah, but you just, I think it just slows things down, Mal, yeah? No, mate, look, because we're a gentleman's club, we don't have... I tell you what we're doing, guys, and we're doing pool nights twice a week, right? Now, there's 3 types of pool we play. We play sort of a normal pool, but on Sundays and Wednesdays, the girls mightn't be wearing too much, you know what I mean? Yeah, so on Sundays and Wednesdays, and we can play killer pool, we can play normal pool, or we play money pool. And what that is the money pool is basically someone, you know, coughs up some money and puts it down on the table, and you know, and this can happen any day pretty much. But if you put money down on the table, say you come and you put 1,000 baht on the table, which is about $45-50, right? You get the cashier to break it up into small notes and you place it on the table, and the girls get a chance at playing for it, right, to win some money. But what they've got to do, to play, they've got to be topless, okay? So they've got to hit the ball off the bottom cushion, and then on the way back, it's got to land on one of the notes lying on the table, and that's how they win. Their entry fee, you know, to obviously for you to want to put money on the table is them, they play topless, and they get the chance to win 20, 50, 100 baht, you know, and you know, and they get lady drinks and want to watch the girls and stuff like that. Now, our girls are friendly, you know. We're an expat community up here, so we're not, you know, it's not full of 20 and 30-year-olds, guys. We have got girls in their 20s, we've got girls in their 30s, we've got girls in their 40s, you know, so, but all of them are friendly and all of them are nice, you know what I mean? So, you know, there's bigger ones and smaller ones. A lot of expats are really intimidated by supermodels, you know, and whatever. So that's what we cater for, guys. Yeah, pretty much, sort of, something like that, yeah. It's just, yeah, guys, I think it's a setting on my microphone. I think I've done something to it, and I need to adapt it, because normally when I talk it goes into the red, and now it's not going into the red. Yeah, so it's not as loud as it should be. Yeah, restoration. Get some better speakers. Okay, guys, yeah, so no, I think it's a setting on my thing. I know that they used to run louder than they are now, but I think I've turned down. So I've got like the DJI mic, and they're really good speakers actually, or really good microphones. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what we do. We're going to have promotions. I will do like certain days. We have a few parties. We celebrate all the girls' birthdays. Like I said, yesterday was Anna's birthday. Yeah, no, just sometimes it flashes at the end. It gets up to the red, but it's not going to the red. It's not even going anywhere near it. It's going to 3/4. Yeah, so what we do, we're going to have parties for certain things. We celebrate the girls' birthdays. We celebrated a reopening. We're going to have a pajama party soon. I've got a couple more girls' birthday parties, and you know, we put on food, and it's just a good, fun atmosphere here. The place has got a really good really good vibe. Jason Reed. He's a mate of mine from Australia. He's over here and he's staying at the Maggie Mays Resort. Him and his couple of fellas locked up late at night yesterday, and my mate Dave, he's an Aussie, and then as well as all the normal customers come, and we had a really good day, even though it started off very, very slow. So yeah, no, it's good. It's good. You know, a lot of people say, you know, what's it like running a business in Thailand? Yeah, it's a bit tedious, guys. I don't do anything, right? Mama Son runs the place, right? I just tell her what to do. She does everything, you know, like I don't work. I just sit here and talk to people and have a drink, and you know, people want to see me. I come down. I live 5 minutes up the road, and I just, you know, come down for a chat and sometimes a beer, and you know, I just keep an eye on what happens around the place. We don't run. As we got a Mama Son, we don't run managers and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, so that's the way it goes. Yeah, no, it's not easy. The translation sometimes is like dealing with 7-year-old children. Thais to deal with. They're a different attitude with Buddha. And everything's okay tomorrow. You know what I mean? So it's just different. But Thais are generally lovely people, and the girls down here, they always, oh, Papa or boss. I yell at them when they call me Papa. It makes me feel old. But now they're always coming up and they always give me a cuddle. Oh, Papa, would you like this? They're always trying to give me food or, you know, stuff like that. And so Mama Son, she's got me all this big feed now, and you know, it's really, really good. It's like a big family here, guys. And for me, it's like I'm invisible because I walk in before opening and they're all out the back and they're all getting changed in the kitchen and stuff like that. And I don't even notice it, and they don't even notice me, and it's just what happens, you know. It's like one of those movies where you see them walking into, the boss walks into a strip club, and no, he doesn't even look twice, and they don't look twice at him, you know. It's the same thing. Papa, Palmy, yeah. Has a ring about it, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, that's the way it is, you know. So I didn't plan on getting in. I was going to get into another business, right? It was probably going to be something like I had before. And I never planned for this one, but it just popped up, and you know what? Yesterday, after starting off so slow, I'm thinking, oh no, right? The girls looked so disappointed and disheartened, and the day just got better and better and better, and everybody ended up having a great day. So, really, really good. So, I've been watching this guy called Ben Azadi. He's a health nutritionist guy, and he's all into, you know, keto diets and all this kind of stuff. And he always talks about vitamin G, and it's vitamin G is gratitude, and they reckon if you show some gratitude during the day, or you're grateful, or you feel grateful for something that happens, I reckon it's really, really good for your health. So, yeah, we're getting older, guys. I'm 60 now. Hello, buddy. How are you? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So if you ever hear about vitamin G, apparently just the good vibes and gratitude, you know, for your body, it makes for good health, and it's good for all your brain chemistry and stuff like that. So. And studies apparently show that's real, so there you go. So, you know, how about that? Yeah, Mal, we're getting older, mate. We are. So Mal's another Aussie, so restoration. Restoration, like to feel grateful. That lady just walked in. I didn't see which one there. She's probably behind me. I don't know. Yeah, I'll introduce some of them a bit later. Like once they're I don't know how many girls we got in today on. How many ladies today? I think we got a few ladies off today, guys, because of the party yesterday. Oh, we only got 6 on today, but I'll introduce them as they come in. I'll call them in and get them in a bit later. If you want to buy them a drink, you can buy them a drink. Say hello. Some of them speak English, some of them don't. So yeah, a bit hard to communicate with some of them, but that'd be cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'll bring them in soon. Just let them. I can hear noise out both ends of the place. So I think there's some in the kitchen and some out the front. Yeah. So once they finish, they're always eating. That'd be cool. Yeah, they're good girls. Yeah. So any ideas, guys? Have you got any ideas that I could do with this place to promote it? You know, obviously I've got to get back into my YouTubing and stuff like that, and I'm struggling with that, to be honest. Struggling with the ideas. I see that all these people just do YouTube about nothing all the time, and they're pretty good at it. Like you see, vlogging a dead horse, right? Sean King, he's around here somewhere. I see him most days. If I don't, I see his videos popping up, and he's in Jompton at the moment. So, but he just goes on about nothing, you know. So I'm not going to do that kind of stuff. I want to do my own thing now. Now the channel's now Palmy and Paradise, not Aussie and Thailand, because I don't think Aussie and Thailand relates to the channel anymore. Things have changed and whatever. I still want to do a piece on depression and stuff, guys. I still suffer from depression. I still take testo. And you know, it's still a thing in my life, and I just want to keep putting it out there, you know, to people, because some people, you know, do it really, really tough and you know, basically lock themselves away in their houses and don't come out. And I know what that's like, you know. And for me, sometimes I feel like not coming here some days, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm not feeling that great, but I just make myself every day, and every day that I do and get out, I'm usually pretty good. So. Okay, all right, Restoration Archive. Okay, it's not all Indian men. Some Indian men here are good, right? But a lot of people come over, and the Indian men can be absolute mongrels. What they do is they'll send one of them in to get a girl, and they'll do a deal on a girl to take her home for a long time, right? And it'll be a girl that hasn't had much work or whatever, and there'll be bloody 5 guys basically waiting to rape her and stuff like that. And that kind of thing can happen, guys. I'm not saying it happens with all Indian guys, but a lot of them are, you know, they got 4 people that they want to go with the bit of a strip poker night on some old school jelly wrestling. Yeah, that sounds great, Mal, but cleaning up after it would be a bit of a nightmare. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that is a bit of a problem around here, because some of them are so cheap, Charlie, right? They try and, you know, they try and get one girl really, really cheap, and then they want all their mates to have her as well. So it's just not on, guys. It's bloody disgusting, if you ask me. But don't think all Indians are like that, because they're not, guys. You know, sadly, there are some like that, and there's quite a lot like that, actually. But there's also some really decent, good people, and I get them coming in here, and you know, they're not like that. They're happy to sit here, spend money, buy the girls many lady drinks, and you know, and have a good time. So, you know, we can't say they're all like that. The one thing I do hate, right, and I really can't stand this, it really drives me crazy. I go through South Pattaya, and it's only a matter of time till you come around a bit of a bend, and they're all bloody walking on the road. And it doesn't matter how much traffic's coming, they walk on the road, and you know, they think they can't get run over. So, yeah, guys, if you like my channel, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and mate, leave likes and comments and all that kind of stuff. I want to get my channel going again and actually make some money out of it, because it'll help me get by things. Yeah, and I want to buy some decent camera gear. So I want to do some like mobile live streams and have a setup that I can take out and just be anywhere. Travel with George. I was in Pattaya last week and I lost that special something, yeah. Okay, you think so? Hoo Hin's a much better option? I enjoyed myself in Hoo Hin as well, but it was dead there as well. So when I spoke to Johnny, yeah, he reckons he's enjoying living in Hoo Hin, so... Yeah, look, I think there's a massive disrespect, and there's a lot of Jomtien doesn't have many Indians, right? They're all seem to be in the south end of Pattaya mostly, from what I can see. Yeah, thanks guys. Hit Mal. Yeah, so yeah, I think most of the Indians are attracted to the south end of Pattaya. There's a lot of Indian restaurants, a lot of Indian stuff, and Indian-based hotels and stuff there too. Guys, Chinese tourism's down here as well. It's down huge now. I believe the Chinese dollar or Chinese yen or whatever it is took a big hit a while back, and it's really affected tourism now. Chinese seem to do their own thing and stick to themselves here. They've got their own buses, like even the buses they travel on are Sunlong buses. They used to work at a spa and look after Koreans and Chinese, and they used to have 100 girls working there. And it's like a massive hotel spa sort of thing, and it just dropped off and died, yeah. Indian tailor shops, yeah. Yeah. Look, mate, I don't go to. I don't think there's any Indian tailor shops in Jomtien. If there is, I know there's a heap of them in Pattaya and a heap of them in Patong. But yeah, down here I don't think there's any. Oh, there might be a few. I don't know. Guys, just depends on your internet connection to what's going on. On mine it says, okay, drop frames. The most it's dropped is up to 16%, which is not absolutely huge. The bit rate's going up and down a bit, so yeah, it might be a bit sus, but we're working on the bars internet, and the bars internet's usually pretty good. Big Steve, the Swati Krupp brothers, yeah, Swati Cup brothers. It's cutting out. Okay, you get an influx in now from Webby's stream. Is he going to stream on today? Is he up at, is Webby at Maggie May's Dark Side doing a stream up there? Restoration, refresh your stream, yeah, okay. All right, our bit rate everything seems good. I think the internet here sometimes fluctuates a bit, so yeah. Yeah, so Sunday, who else has got a stream on? I do my stream at 3. Do a midweek stream or something like that, guys. Okay. All right, well, so, you want to go and get some of the girls to come in and we'll... Okay. We'll bring a few of the girls in, they can say hello. Okay, who's that, me and Webby? yeah, Mal, yeah. It is like that now, isn't it? Like the Indians are just huge here. So anyway, I'm going to bring a couple of the girls in. You can say g'day, guys, and yeah. See who's here. I don't even know who's here today. Paul, ABC. I'd say don't have it. Yeah, probably. What time does Webby have his thing, mate? I just do my own stuff. You know what I mean? I might change mine to Saturday or whatever, but Saturday's usually party day. It makes it hard. Or might do mine at 1 o'clock. Well, I don't know. Anybody know what time Webby has his live stream on? Yeah. Anybody understand Webby? Okay, I'll bring it. I'll see who we got. Okay, so we've got a couple of girls up the back. Okay. Okay, we've got a couple of girls coming in, guys. So who we got first? Okay, this one waving, that's Nancy, and that's Anna. And say hello. That's Nancy, close, head closest to me. And that's Anna. Okay, and the one in the middle, that's Dee Dee. Hang on, she's changes. Dee Dee is on this side. Dee Dee. Yeah. Okay, who else have we got? Okay, so Susie, the little one with sunglasses on her head. And then, yeah. Who else have we got here? Okay, so there's a couple of the girls, guys. So, and Mama, come here. This is Mama, Oma-san, Omi, Mama-san, yeah. So anyway, there's a couple of the girls. Yeah, we got a lot of girls off today. How many girls we got off today? We got a few, yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're a bit short on girls today, guys, but yeah. Hello, Nancy. Hello, ladies. Jim Collis. Who said that? Yeah, who said that, guys? If you want to, you can buy them a drink. There's links in the instruction, or you can buy whatever, what they call it, super likes or whatever. And if you do that, I'll pay for the drinks until I get the money. So if you like to buy it, totally up to you. But anyway, yeah. Mama-san, Jim Collis, yeah. Yeah, so we had a really good day. Okay, there's Nancy's. Okay, so this one here, Anna, put your hand up. Anna, that's birthday girl from yesterday, okay? So we had a good party, we had a good day, but it started off very slow, yeah? We're thinking nobody's going to come, and then it got really busy, so yeah, it was a good day. Yeah. Anyway, there you go, guys. There's the ladies, and yeah, and that's half the ladies that you'll see in Palmy's when you come here yourselves. All right, girls, you can, okay. Anything? Welcome to Palmy's, okay, all right. A beautiful lady. So I was just telling the boys we got on next Wednesday and next Sunday, yeah, a special pool. Yeah. Yes. What's going to happen next Wednesday? No top on. Play pool. Yeah. Yeah. Jar's coming. Jar's one of the ladies. She does good massage. Yeah. Yeah, everybody goes to Jar if they got sore parts. Yeah. She massage anything, I think. Yeah. Massage anything and everything, yeah? Anything and everything, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, girls. All right, we'll get you back later. Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, guys, okay, so there's some of the girls. They're all good fun. All of them are good fun. They all got good personalities and stuff like that. Some of them, the English is better than others and stuff, but they're all really, really good fun. So we've gone through a few of them over here, but they do it every bar. And but all these girls I can vouch for. They're really good fun. So, yeah. And Sundays, from this Wednesday and Sunday, topless pool. We can do killer pool if we got enough people, yeah, and that type of thing. So every Wednesday and Sunday, Palmy's Lounge, spread the word, guys. Yeah, so, yeah, and if you want to put some money on the table, they'll play like that, and their entry fee to do that is, yeah. Yeah, they're all friendly and they're good. Hey, girls. Hey, come here, you. Come here. Yeah, this is Kai, guys. I don't know where she was, but she wasn't here before, but where she come out, I don't know. She's probably eating or whatever. Okay. Oh, someone, Jim's just straight. Okay, ring the bell, girls. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, so Jim's just bought us a drink. Thanks, Jim. Thank you. No problem. Thanks, guys. Okay, yeah. So every time someone rings the bell, guys, if you don't know, lady drinks, the girls get 50 baht per drink. So that's about, in today's thing, it's about just under $2.50. So anyway, so I'll pay for what Jim's doesn't cover and buy them all a drink. Yeah, just so, and we will get customers in later. It's just very quiet. Yeah, thanks heaps, Jim. Yeah. So when you come here, guys, it's a very friendly, like, there's a good vibe. It's like, it's you go into a lot of bars, and one thing over here that is lacking when you go to bars is, here we go, here's Kai. Yeah. One thing's lacking over here is when you go to a lot of bars, they're not friendly. Here, the bars are friendly, very friendly. You know, and the girls are friendly, and they'll make you have a good time, and they'll look after you, you know, so, yeah. Like, I've gone to many bars, and you just get ignored, and they just grunt at you and whatever. It's just really horrible. But, you know, and some of them are, yeah, whatever. But this bar and the girls and Mama Son make sure that the girls got a really nice attitude, and they're always happy to see you. When you walk through the door, you feel like a superstar. Paul, yep, mate. They're not about if they're sleazy, but they're definitely a lot of fun, and they'll definitely look after you. You know what I mean? So they're all going to come up with their drinks and say thank you. Can you get me a Chang on tap? So, I can't buy get the girls to drink without buying one myself. I'm on the water, guys, so, yeah. So that's the other thing. If you've been following my vlog, I've started stuff like that. It's not a full-on diet, but what I have done is I've changed the way I eat and the way I go about things. So I'm living on basically a carnivore diet, steak and eggs and some vegetables and no oils, butter, meat fats and stuff like that. So, and what I found when I let it go for a couple of days, that I feel really, really good. Yeah. Oi, Malcolm. Oh, you ripper. Okay, guys, you got another bell ring after this. Mal's just given $79. Ladies, after this one, you can ring the bell again because Mal's buying you a drink. Yeah. Yeah. So come and say thank you to Mal and Jim. Yeah. So how good's that, huh? Thanks, Mal. You're a legend. Mal and Kate. Remember Mal and Kate? Kate and Mal come before. They played pool here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, come. Here's on. Yeah. So thanks, guys. That's really, really appreciated. Thanks, Mal. So yeah, so the girls they'll be charged up. So if anyone's coming here for this afternoon, they're going to have a good time because the ladies will be half cut by then, and they're always good value when they're drunk.
I read you in Palmy bar.
Yeah, who was that? Yeah, who was that? I wait for you in Palmy bar. Oh, hey. Yeah. Everybody has a great time in Palmy, except for Palmy. Yeah, it's all good, all good. Yeah. So thank you, ladies. They're very good. And cheers, guys. Show a little bit. No. Guys, because we've been talking about it, because it's slow, we've been talking about our special. Yeah. My internet's so bad. I don't think it is. It's 4,703 kilobytes, or 5,500. It is jumping up and down, guys. So yeah. Anyway, so there you go. So there's a bit of insight into our little bar, and yeah. Anybody want to ask any of the girls a question? Anybody want to ask any of the girls a question? Any questions, guys, for the girls? No? What are you getting up to, Om?
Nothing. Love you.
It's up to you. You can ring it a bell. It's already been paid for, so you can ring it again. If you finish your drink, when you finish, ring it again. It's okay. Only one more time, bud. Okay, yeah. Okay.
One more man play again.
Well, it's up to you. I don't know. What you won, and yeah, and what's he bought you one as well? So Jim Collis bought you one, and Mal bought you a drink as well. So I went halves with Jim Collis, and Mal paid for one round. So that's awesome. So thank you, guys. Excellent. Next time, I'll try and get more girls on, so we'll have a lot more girls. It was very quiet after our big party day yesterday. So anybody thinking about moving to Thailand, or they just come here for a holiday? Restoration. I'll set your Wi-Fi, mate. I'm actually going to sort it out, yeah, because it's I'll check on it. We've taken this place over from another place, and it had the Wi-Fi set up, and it's like, although it's pretty reliable, I don't think it's that strong. It does the basics, but I think you can overload it a bit. So I will look into that for live streams and make sure it works properly. Yeah. I'm going to set up some different cameras and that so I can walk about a bit and get out and about, even on the bike, and do live streams from the bike. So, like Mr. Egg, Phil does. Actually, I'll go and have a talk to him. I want to go and see his bar anyway. So anybody know Mr. Egg? He's a nice guy, Phil. That's fair enough. Restoration can't stand the heat. Yeah, one thing you can guarantee in Thailand, it's going to be hot. And if it's not hot, it's hot. And if it's not hot, it's hot and raining. Yeah, so... yeah, definitely hot in Thailand. It's set in Palmy's, it's nice and cool. Because we have heaps of air conditioners. Okay. Alright, what time is it, guys? Okay, 4:09. Well, I'll keep it going for a while if you just want to... got something to talk about, guys. If you haven't, I'll kill it and finish for the day. Jim Collins. Retirement in Jomtien for you, Jim. Wow, that'd be good. Well, you know Jomtien's. Jomtien's a great place. It really is. I really enjoy it here. Sometimes I just go for a ride down the beach on my bike and, just pull over and just sit somewhere and put my feet in the sand and just veg out for 20 minutes, Yeah, really like it. Yeah. So if anybody's thinking about coming to Thailand to... retire and that, check out Jomtien. It's a pretty cool place. It's well priced. It's got pretty much everything you need, and it keeps you out of Pattaya. If you're not into the hustle and bustle and all the girly things of Pattaya, it still has some. We've still got gents clubs, and we got Viper Go-Go, and we got some good men's stuff and that. But you've got pretty much everything else just up the road. Now, yeah, you've been living here, Jomtien, 3 years. Best thing you've ever done. Fuck Australia. Mate, I tend to agree. I've been here for the same, yeah. I've been in Thailand 3.5 years, and Thailand's my home. Even with my little bar here, and the girls are here, it's like they're all like family, you know what I mean? So I feel like big brother. Yeah. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but I think Australia really needs to look at itself and, the incompetent governments it's got in place, How can they run anything? They couldn't run a bloody laundromat, let alone a country, So, and I think, what have they got, $90 billion debt or something? No, it's something crazy. I remember I read it, I thought, how are they ever going to get out of that? Your grandchildren are going to be paying that debt. Cambodia, yeah, well, Cambodia and everywhere's, like Cambodia hasn't got the infrastructure that Thailand's got, but it's, Thailand was like that at one point, and maybe Cambodia will go through a thing where it'll be just so much better to the people than Thailand is, and I think that's what's going to basically happen, $1 trillion debt now, yeah, well, there you are, yeah, so $1 trillion debt. So Cambodia and Vietnam and stuff are really, really picking up, and where Thailand's dropping the ball and changing the rules and doing all this, that, and the other thing, because it really is it's a great place to live. Don't get me wrong, but they bring in things and they scare everybody. Oh, you're going to have to pay tax on your money, even if you already been taxed on it and stuff like that, and all this crap. And then everybody starts going on and on and on about it. Now it seems like it's they're backing it off again, so... Yeah, good on you. Eusteratos, Stephen. Oh, remember Stephen Maluka. How you going, buddy? Haven't spoke to you for a while. Mark Robert, BKK, need a Chico roll. Yeah, people have been telling me Cambodia's lower cost of living, yeah. Bad infrastructure, and it's mini China these days. Okay. Well, there you go. That's a relevant point. Yeah, lower cost of living but bad infrastructure. Now, that's what I've heard too. I've been to Cambodia, but I've not really spent much time there, so... can work there and you can own property. Okay, well there you go. In Cambodia. So there you are. That's something to look. I'm going to go for a trip. Once this place is going properly, I've got it under control. I'm going to start popping up in places like you won't know, and I'll go for a trip to Cambodia for a few days, and I'll do some vlogging and stuff like that. Once this is under control, and that's one of the things that with having partners involved, right? I sort the bar out for starters, and then they can just fill in for me when I'm not here, or get someone to fill in for me while I'm not here, and then I can do sort of my vlogs and just get around and do what I originally started to do. So once I get back online, guys, and we get through this hard season, yeah. So every couple of weeks I want to pop up somewhere and check it out. Yeah, yes, true, Resto, but the budget, yeah, to live in Thailand for 30 years. Well, that's what I'm sort of thinking now if I'm, sort of more or less got my finances sorted, but I still want to have businesses and, like I need something to do. Michelina, do I do border runs? No, I've done one, but no, I don't. I've got a retirement visa. My visa's good for 13 months at the moment. It's only just got it, yeah. Yeah, look, look, seriously, I know it's hard times here, but, the people that are coming over here, like Mal and me and that we can afford to live here. It's a great place, Things are going up in certain areas, but more so like Patong, where you pay 10,000 baht for one night in a hotel, which is crazy, where you could get, once upon a time, you'd pay 1,000 or 2,000 baht for a nice hotel, yeah? Did I offload crypto? No, I don't know anything about crypto. Look, I had some shares and some bits and pieces, and I had some passive income, and, that was hopefully would have kept me going, but one of them crashed big time, and then the other one slowly died, so, that was going to be extra money on top of my money, so that was good. So I'm still chasing some money at the moment, and hopefully I'll get that soon, but look, if I don't get it, it shouldn't be a drama. I should survive and be able to live my days out here, but ideally, I like things like this. It keeps me busy, and I want it to get to a point where it's not my, I don't have to overlook it all the time. Guys, I don't work here. I don't physically do anything. All I do is, Om runs the place. The girls are here. They know me because I'm the owner of the place, but yeah, they answer to Om, and if I want something done, I'd go through her because, yeah, I pay her wage, and that's pretty much the bottom line. Yeah, so. Guys, 49 baht Chang, right, on tap, 49 baht. It's about less than $2.50 for Chang on tap. Okay. Next time I see him out, we'll have a chat about that, eh? Looking to use the StreamYard. You can have a guest in the show, and yeah, okay, I will. And look, I don't even know what this is called. What is it called? Yeah, I don't know what this is called. Yeah, I just use it. It's just free, and I just use this one. But I'm gonna set it up all different, so yeah, it's much better. You want me? You got one more? Yeah, you can bring it now. Okay, do you hear that, guys? Mal, that's your shout going now, okay? Yeah, same. Put it on my bill, and I pay, and then the money comes to me later. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. So StreamYard, I'll check that out. Guys, yeah, so when I was fighting my case, and I didn't have any way of getting any of my money, which was really, really hard. So I had to look. Thank God for my little brother helping me out. Like he helped me out with money while I didn't have access to my money. So He was a godsend. So if it hadn't have been for him, I wouldn't have got through this. So yeah, but now everything's sorted and things are looking good. Life's looking good. Okay, going all quiet now. Sorry. Okay, you can use it for free. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's a paid version too, I suppose. How much is the paid version? I'd rather just get the paid version and go from there. Yeah.
อ๋อ you from Thailand เหรอ darling
ไม่ใช่
ไม่ใช่
มาเที่ยวเฉย
มาเที่ยวเฉยๆใช่ไหม
ๆอีก2 อาทิตย์กลับบ้านเลย
Okay.
you speak Thai กูนะ
เที่ยวเล่นน้ำบาเลเก่านี่เกาปีอยู่ด้วยประเทศเดียวมันด้วยเกาปีค
อ๋
รั
อ
บ
you from Thailand
ใช่แล้ว
โอเค
มาเที่ยวนิดเดียวก็บาเลไม่เอาแล้วเลิกจริง
Yeah, let us know how much it is, and I'll get onto it and suss it out. Because definitely want to do this ongoing and make things better. Eric from Oz, hi Palmy. I've arrived in Pattaya from Sydney last week and staying in the South Pattaya at City Garden Olympus condos. Really nice condo for under $40 a night. That's fantastic, yeah. But I bet you won't get that in anywhere in Patong like that. Yeah, really good.
น่ากลัวจริงๆเอาแล้ว
Okay, Stephen Memalukas. The only thing I hate here is the lack of permanent stay. Yeah, I've been on a Thai wife non-OA extension since 2006, and every year is the same. Yeah, shit. 400,000 Thai baht in the bank and endless pictures and copies. Yeah. Okay, we got a really noisy German in here at the moment, so yeah. So that's what you get when you're doing a live stream. So yeah, I understand, Stephen, but you know, they don't make it easy for you. You think they'd make it a lot easier, you know, people that are established and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's the same with the retirement visa, 800,000. They're making that harder too now. I don't want to put 800,000 in Palmy in Paradise. Social archive. Okay, $44 a month. Okay, I'll check it out, guys. I'll check it out for sure. Thanks for that. Okay, so so the girls are going for their second drink, so they'll be back again to say thank you. Hey, come here. Guys, come here. Meet my mate Serge. Another great German bloke, all right? Comes here every day. What do you think of Palmy's bar? Palmy's, Serge, you like it? Yeah, good place?
Everything good.
Everything good. Perfect. Yeah, good on you.
I have too much publicity, and I like this part. And I like my friend.
There you go. Yeah, one of our regulars. We like I said, we have a lot of German people. They're really cool. Nah. Yeah, no, I can't show, guys. We have a couple of relaxation rooms if you're tired and stuff like that, but no, I can't show you them. I have two. I actually have ladies living in one of them at the moment. I provide ladies with accommodation that stay here because to make it easy for them, I rent a room around the corner, and we have two rooms here, which one we use as a relaxation room, and the other one, like I said, we have ladies living in it. So, but it's nice and clean, big bathroom and shower. Yeah, spotlessly clean. Yeah.
น้องๆฟังกันไอ้บอก3 คนที่นี่ไอ้บอก ไอ้ขี้เกียจอาบน้ำเอง
Yeah, we got a big expat German community here, and they're all sort of well. And here comes Anna.
เอาที่นี่ไม่มีตังค์
So this is thanks to Mal. This is your shout, Mal, this time. Thanks for that. Okay.
thank you ค่ะ
Okay. Yeah, okay. So thanks for that, Mal. Appreciate it. The girls appreciate it. So, yeah. That's Nancy. Yeah.
พี่ชาย
Yeah.
ใช่ปะ
ใช่ใช่
ใช่ไม่ใช่
ใช่
ขี้มีแล้วสองปีแล้วประมาณ
same brothers
Yeah. Yeah, it is confusing with the mirrors, but that behind us isn't mirrors, guys. That's the lower part. That was the wall. I knocked that out, and that was all open. So, yeah, he's very noisy, this guy. But anyway, yeah. Okay, there's mirrors around. Yeah. Yeah, in this view, guys, there's no mirrors. That's just yeah, it's all straight out to the bar. So that's all.
สบายใจมีตังค์
Yeah.
นิดหน่อย
Video stopped. Okay, so the view you can see past my head, guys. That's the pool table behind me into the next room. It's not mirrors. That's mirrors are to the side where you can't see. So that just takes you straight down the back. That where you see pictures on the wall, that's the back wall, and the booth's down there. So yeah, it looks like mirrors. It's very deceiving because it's all red and we done it like 1970s sort of, you know, that sort of style. It looks like that, yeah.
I think 3 years but he gone for 2 months he go back but now he back he stay
Anyway, guys, any questions? Because I'm going to knock it off in about 5 minutes. So thanks for shouting the ladies a drink, Mal and Jim. Really appreciate it. Next time I might change this live stream to a different time or whatever, maybe 1 o'clock.
no problem
All right, guys. Any questions? Anything you want to hear or whatever? Okay, the bit rate's up on 12,000 now, so we should have good signal. It's going again now, okay. So it's back, is it? Yeah, it says I've got 5 bars of signal, so it should be going good. Anyway, guys, thanks for your support. Thanks for sticking by me, and there's much more to come, more videos and stuff. I'm working on a video now. Yeah. All right, take care. I'll catch you later. Catch you next time, guys. Thank you.